Alright, now this is the recording, baby. I almost did a stupid and tried to close Steam so that it wouldn't distract me, and then I realized Warudo needs Steam, so moving on. Well, this is the worst disaster of my life. A request to find a grimoire leads to me being chased by Black Lodge. Then the grimoire turns out to be a smartass little girl who then forces me into becoming her master, and then I end up doing battle in a giant robot? It's all too much. Taijuji Kurou was living the peaceful life of a good-hearted private investigator. Where did it all go wrong? Must God test his loyal servant so? Whatever the case.
さて、第十次九郎さん、どういうことか説明してもらいますね。
The worst disaster of my life continues.
デモンベイン固定しました。
Hang on. That seems better. Demonbane has been secured.
そのまま運び出すで。トイリアニメーターシステムを起動させとき、うちが機体のチェックに入る。
Oh, that's
了
cool.
解しましたです。
After defeating the destroyer robot, we followed that butler's directions and fell back to the ruined district. There, we were surprised to find an enormous retrieval shaft, apparently one of many set up all over Arkham City. The lift carried Demonbane far, far underground, and eventually brought us back to the original hangar. Waiting for us there were the butler and a very angry-looking princess. Well, I suppose I can't blame her. And now I'm being given the third degree. So what should I do?
やはりあの時の声は大十字様でしたか。しかしなぜ
Circumstances.
なぜ第十字さんがデモンベインの中に？動かないはずのデモンベインをどうやって動かしたのですか？その少女は一体？
Don't ask me all at once. To tell the truth, I don't get much of it either. I can explain, Kurou, don't worry. How should I put this? Oh, right. I pick Al-Azif up by the collar and present her to the Hado princess.
ご依頼の品です。
Here's what you ordered.
にゃ？
Silence.
困ったわ。もしかして私、バカにされているのかしら？
Beneath her smile, I can feel an intense aura of half-mad anger. Oh, shit. No, I'm dead serious. This is a grimoire.
いかにも苦しゅうないぞ。楽にせえ。
Silence.
まあ大変。ウィンフィールド、どうやら第十字さんは頭を強く打ったみたい。お医者様を呼んできて。
It would be so much easier if I really had just gone nuts.
人間の小娘が何をさっきから偉そうに。見よ。
Al-Azif must have reached the limit of her patience as she starts yelling. The right half of Al-Azif's body suddenly dissolves into countless pages that spiral through the air around us. Even the princess and her butler are surprised by the violent storm of pages. Seeming pleased with the princess's little yelp, Al-Azif, a proud smile spreads on the remaining half of her face. It may be impossible for a pitiful, small-minded girl like you to understand, but not all grimoires need take the shape of books. A grimoire as great as I has life and can create a body to contain her soul. Don't try to apply your meager understanding to me. I find it exceedingly displeasing. The pages are drawn into Al-Azif's body, returning to their original shape. The princess had been frightened at first, but now faced with Al-Azif's arrogant attitude, her anger explodes. I almost said uploads. Uploads to the web. She draws near to Al-Azif and glares at her menacingly.
小娘 小娘って一体どっちが小娘ですか？だからそれが貧弱な想像力と狭い常識だと言っておるのだ。見た目にばかり惑わされおって。
Damn right. I have lived for over 1,000 years. You who have lived not 20 are not but a girl to me.
かな？
デモンベインが起動したという事実は彼女の主張を裏付けています。
Thank you, Winfield. The butler steps in, trying to defuse the situation. Good job, man.
そうだな。とりあえず順番に話させてもらうわ。
I tell the whole story from the beginning. If you missed it, go watch the Chapter 1 playlist. My meeting Al, our battle with Black Lodge, and then our accidental finding of Demonbane. I forget to mention the big-boobed bookstore lady, but I do think about her, like most of the time.
なるほど。それでは大十字様が彼女の所有者ということですか？
クロウとはやけに魔力の波長が合う。魔術師としては未熟も良いところだが、わらはこやつが気に入った。
いやだから俺は認めてねえっつうの。
You kissed and everything! Oh, that's right, I have a question. That robot, it's called Demonbane, right? Which means... The butler nods in reply to my question. That is correct. It is the weapon developed by the old master for use against Black Lodge. It is the strongest robot, built with all of the Hado group's knowledge and power. Wow, confident strongest claim? I knew it. The strongest. It definitely is that, flash forward. Strong enough to easily overpower a Black Lodge destroyer robot. A robot with such destructive power. Just thinking about it gives me the shivers. Indeed, it is well made for an imitation. I will use Demonbane as my Deus Machina. Consider this an honor. Damn, she just had to butt in when things were calming down. Of course, the princess explodes again.
何を勝手に決めているの？デモンベインはおじい様の形見。それをあなたみたいな魔女に渡してなるものですか？おお、だったらあれをどうするつもりだ？いつまでもここに飾っておくのか？
Demonbane was created to do battle. Of course it desires the greatest grimoire as its partner. Understand? Demonbane isn't your toy.
あんな乱暴な使い方をしておいて何を言いますか？そんなのでデモンベインを破壊されたら元も子もありません。戦い方がまずいのはわらわのせいではなく、実者たるクロウのせいだな。
And also you for not telling us a weapon.
ここで俺に振るかよ。
You're trying to pin this on me? Now I'm the target. The princess glares at me with eyes that could kill. Now I'm really scared. I wince but manage to open my mouth. Well, I did find you a grimoire.
認めると思って。
Not one bit.
こんな下品な魔導書ではなく、もっとまともな魔導書を見つけてくださいまし。
Uh-oh.
クロウ、小娘のわがままに付き合う必要はない。あれはわらわと、そしてナレのものだ。どっちがわがままですか？
She has a point.
ナレは魔導書さえあれば、あれが起動すると思っていたようだが、浅はかだったな。
It won't move without a grimoire and a sorcerer to pilot it. Now where are you going to find another sorcerer?
あなたが気にすることではありません。とにかく大十字さん。
はい。
For some reason, I find myself standing at attention.
ことと次第によっては、勝手にデモンベインを動かした責任を追及することになります。それが嫌なら、速やかに魔導書を見つけてくださいましね。
And who's gonna hold me to account? Is that a threat? Yep, that's a threat. No doubt about it. All I can do is nod. Roger. I walk home, my footsteps heavy. I'm tired, so very tired. Too many things have happened today. It's been the biggest day of my life. When I get home, I'll sleep like the dead. And just why the hell are you following me?
You?
Al-Azif, who has been following me doggedly, looks surprised.
なれはわらわの主人であろう。ならば一緒にいるのが当然ではないか。
だから認めてねえって言ってるじゃねえかさっきから。
Scooting in?
だから契約したではないかと言っておる。
You make the contract, you keep the contract. This girl, she really can't see things from anyone else's point of view, can she? Damn it, don't think I'm just gonna give up. I'm making a run for it. To freedom, to the blue sky at night. Go! As soon as she wasn't paying attention, I make a dash for it. I hear Alazif yelling angrily behind me.
またんか。
Phew, I think I lost her. That was close. I don't have enough lives to handle being dragged into battles like that every day.
おかえり。どうした。あたかもテンプルに必殺の一撃をもらったボクサーのごとく崩れ落ちおって。